Now, Ginger Modla, Chairman of the International Excellence in Education Award Committee, will come forward to share her report and make a very special presentation in Alpha Delta Kappa. And with the 7 regional recipients also come to the lower stage at this time.
Thank you, Madam President and sisters. I would like to tell you about the Excellence in Education program during this biennium before talking about these special sisters on the stage with me. As I present, I will give you the opportunity to read the slides because I won't be reading the contents to you. Think about how wonderful you have made all of the recipients since the past 14 years feel, and what fabulous publicity the awards have generated for Alpha Delta Kappa. During this biennium, we had each of the committees led by a chair with at least 3 additional members. So think about all of those sisters involved. These hardworking and dedicated sisters work throughout the biennium to select strong recipients. Also, during the biennium, we improved the EIE guidelines and timelines, developed a better instrument for evaluating candidates, and revised a number of related documents. Special thanks to all those involved in the EIE award process, along with members of the International Professional Development Committee led by Paula Davis, International Vice President for the Southeast region. We are grateful especially to the regional EIE chairs, and I will read their names: Karen Montjoy, Becky Carter, Mary Murphy, Evelyn Robinson, Angela Watson, Nancy Robinson, and Arlene Summerhill. We're very grateful to those for doing such a good job reviewing candidates. I want to tell you about each of the regional recipients, but first I want to tell you what they all have in common. They are caring and passionate educators, recognized leaders where they work, in their communities, and the organizations where they contribute. They all have advanced degrees. They have all been recognized for their many accomplishments. As I introduce each recipient, and I just realized I've been forgetting to click, if you'll excuse me. I would like her to step forward. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all 7 recipients. Sarah Allison established and directs a private high school, the Allison Academy, to nurture students who thrive in a small school environment. As director, she wears many hats. She interviews and hires teachers and other staff members, sets schedules, makes budgets, and oversees financing. She interviews and tests potential students. She meets with teachers, parents, and students. Sarah earned a doctorate from and teaches part-time at Nova Southeastern University. She is active in her community, several organizations, and her chapter. Sarah has received a number of educational and service awards. Not only is Sarah an active Alpha Delta Kappa member, her mother was an ADK member for 70 years. Thank you, Sarah. Terry Beasley is an experienced teacher of academically gifted middle schoolers and elementary students. She is known for her passion for teaching, her creativity and curiosity, which she works to pass on to her students. She has several degrees, including a master's degree in curriculum and instruction, with a creative arts and learning specialization and 56 additional credit hours. She has been a leader in her school district for her state, serving on communities, supervising student teachers, planning and delivering professional development sessions. Terry has been nominated for her Teachers District's Teacher of the Year a number of times and received several Excellence in Teaching awards, including Teacher of the Year by the Gifted Association of Missouri. She is an active member of Omicron chapter and has held many offices, including president. She also is active in several additional educational organizations and in her church. Thank you, Terry. Dr. Patricia Mace Leonard has served as a dedicated educator for 54 years. She has served as an elementary principal and has taught at the elementary and middle school levels. She now teaches a wide variety of courses and supervises student teachers for Frostburg State University and also teaches online classes at Kaplan University. She has earned several graduate degrees, including a doctorate. Patty has lent her leadership skills to a number of organizations, including her local school board, Children's Village, the American Association of University Women, and Alpha Delta Kappa, holding offices for her chapter, state, and district. Lisa Meath, she will step forward, has made significant contributions in education at the local, state, and national levels. Sharing a passion for public education, she has worked throughout the state of Alaska to guide teachers in helping them to be the best they can be for their students. She has served as an Alaskan statewide Mentor Project Academy trainer. In this capacity, she traveled for 5 years to schools in different parts of the state. The majority of the students were Alaska Native, Koryu Athabaskan, Inupiaq, Tlingit, and many other groups. She also worked on Kodiak Island and in remote areas of Alaska, which have a very diverse population from indigenous people to immigrants from other countries. She said, traveling to small villages to work with first and second year teachers was a wonderful and rewarding experience, although flying in small planes was a challenge during inclement weather. Lisa has immersed herself in the Native American communities, becoming familiar with their customs and crafts, and becoming a welcome participant at their gatherings. One of her most enjoyable activities has been holding story time for preschoolers, their parents, and extended family. The only library in small Native Alaskan villages are in the schools, and some are quite sparse, depending on the size and finances of the community. Lisa enjoyed gathering books that would interest individuals and giving them away to engaged readers. Presently, she works in a Fairbanks school as the RTI facilitator, the coach for the literacy lab and math tutors, selecting and maintaining materials, providing ongoing professional development for her school. Whether teaching a foundational course at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, coordinating state literacy conferences, presenting at national conferences, or training educators in 6 traits of writing, she is inspired to make a meaningful difference. Lisa holds 2 master's degrees in special education and early childhood education and maintains an endorsement in school administration. She also is a national board certified teacher. She is very active in Alpha Delta Kappa, holding almost all board positions in her chapter and state, including that of past president. Thanks, Lisa. Susan Nolan has been the principal of the North Elementary School in Brilliant, Ohio for 9 years. Her school was awarded the National Blue Ribbon. Before she was a principal, she was a teacher for 29 years. Her day begins with supervising breakfast at 8 a.m. for many of the students and ending at 6 p.m. with 2 types of after-school programs. She works hard to locate funding to assist her students and establish programs for professional learning in her school. Susie earned her BA degree in elementary education with a minor in early childhood and her master's degree in educational administration. She has received an Outstanding Principal Award, served as an Ohio Reads Coordinator and an Ohio Appalachian Center for Higher Education Coordinator. She is active in the Ohio Association of Elementary School Administrators, her school, her local Lions Club, and in Alpha Delta Kappa, where she has held a number of chapter offices and state offices. Thank you, Susie. Cynthia Rasga is an inclusion facilitator and special education teacher for students in grades 4 through 6, placed in regular ed classrooms. She adapts the general education curriculum for her students, while she designs and implements curriculum that addresses the students' IEP goals and objectives. She has worked as a state resource teacher, is a national board certified teacher, and has a master's degree in special education. She has served on state projects and helped special needs children and adults in her community. Cindy has served as president and vice president of her Alpha Delta Kappa chapter. Thank you, Cynthia. Julie Sorensen, after teaching math, actually she still teaches it in the summer, established a high school career center. She wears many hats as the career development facilitator in her school. She sponsors the Congressional Award Club and serves as the building technology coordinator. In the summer, she teaches Algebra 2. Her responsibilities include teaching career education to every student in her school. She helps students create their resume, complete college applications, edit scholarship essays, apply for sponsorships and scholarships, and teaches academically challenged juniors and seniors how to interview. She proctors tests, helps students learn about service learning, and takes them on field trips. Julie has received the Inspiration Award, the Nebraska Western Iowa In-Rhoda High School Educator of the Year, and the Environment Champion Award. She belongs to several professional organizations and has held a number of offices for her Alpha Delta Kappa chapter. Would you give these ladies a hand? The names of these award recipients were forwarded to members of the International EIE Committee to select a recipient for the award. As you can imagine, selecting a recipient is a daunting task because of the quality and experience of the recipients sent to review. I am very grateful for members of my committee, including Lenore Cole, Fran Mitchell, Joanne DuBois, and one member that was able to come with me, Dr. Mary Ann Nolan. Every one of these regional recipients are deserving of recognition. After reviewing all of the credentials, the International Excellence in Education Committee is honored to present the 2015-2017 Biennium International Excellence in Education Award to Lisa Meath from Alaska. Lisa, here is your award. It says the Alpha Delta Kappa 2017 International Excellence in Education Award is presented to Lisa D. Meath, Alaska Gamma Chapter, in recognition of her outstanding contributions to education. July 13th, 2017, New Orleans, Louisiana. And in addition to this beautiful award, Lisa is receiving 2 checks, $2,500 for your school, which I think is a great way to publicize the work that we do in this organization, and $2,500 for you. Lisa, would you like to say a few words?
Well, this is very surprising. I was really shocked at the Northwest region to be the recipient there, and I'm just among so many excellent educators on this stage, and we all know that we're just a small part of Alpha Delta Kappa and all the wonderful educators and colleagues that we all work with. So I just want to thank those who nominated me, thank Ginger and the committee for all the work. And I'm very proud to be an Alpha Delta Kappa member. I was a Silver Sister of last year, so I'm very excited to be among everybody. And I just want to say a special voice of gratitude to our early career teachers that are here and those of you that are first-timers and are in their early years of teaching, because you are the future and all of us are here to lift you up. It's a wonderful profession. I've been very blessed in my years of teaching. I'm still teaching every day, and I love it, and I love teaching teachers, and I love teaching students. So thank you all so much. I'm very honored. I wanted to say one more special thank you to my sister cousins who came with me. I flew to Houston from Alaska, and they drove me over here, and they're here as honorary ADK members to join me and celebrate. So thanks, Vicki and Vivian.